Welcome to Expert Talks by Kalkine TV. Sage here. Today's guest is Sara Tan. She's the co-founder and CEO of Novalearn. For some background, Novalearn is an EduTech company built on the singular belief that every child should be celebrated for their individuality, and they enable this by creating a safe, interactive online learning gamification platform, packed with video-based resources to teach them everything they need to be and anything they want. And as you know, they practically grow up with devices in their hands these days. So to make the most of the show and to find out more, we have Sara Tan, the co-founder and CEO of Novalearn, to share her insights. Welcome to the show, Sara.
Hi Sage, thank you so much for having us here today.
We're glad you could join us. So in your opinion, what are the key benefits of mixing EdTech with entertainment for children?
So I think entertainment would already be in every classroom if it was easy to do and it didn't take resources away from teaching the required curriculum. I think we can all also agree that teachers who make learning fun are the one that goes above and beyond the strict requirements. So the advantage that we have at Novalearn is we teach from a film studio and we're able to put in hours of effort into every 5-minute lesson, something not possible in a traditional classroom. And I think every teacher, parent understand the impact that a well-timed smile or a joke has on a child. So through edutainment, we capture active attention from the kids and convey a confident and joyous outlook to our students.
That's fantastic to hear. Yes, gaming is definitely something that leaves a strong impression on children. They're constantly talking about it, so why not make it more positive experience, including learning? Sounds fantastic. So would you please take us through the activities at Novalearn that help primary learners engage, educate, and basically enrich themselves?
Yeah, sure. So at Novalearn, we anchor on STEAM educational approach, whereby we use science, technology, engineering, arts, and math as an access point for guiding students' inquiry, dialogue, and critical thinking. So our extensive library of supplementary courses at Novalearn covers life skills, creativity, technology, coding, design, academic courses like English and science even. So whether a child wants to be a musician or an app developer, we inspire to ignite that curiosity and interest in them. So some examples of our must-watch courses are digital citizenship in educating our young ones about staying safe online, or our science courses where they learn how to create a globe from Play-Doh while learning about the Earth. So all our lessons are all self-paced, where every learner can pick up from where they have left off. And the unique thing about Novalearn is we make learning fun and interactive through two ways. The first is gamification, where they start from an introduction and as they progress along their learning journey, they complete challenges, they complete assessments and they earn points, they are featured on leaderboards and they collect badges. And together with a project-based learning approach, our learners social learn by creating and learning at the same time. So in simple terms, a safe space where kids inspire kids by sharing their creative ideas.
Yes, it sounds great. I mean, it's so engaging. I did some STEM teaching. We call it STEM here in Australia. I did some claymation teaching, and you mentioned making planets out of clay or Play-Doh.
Yes.
And just seeing the children hands-on, getting so stimulated and sharing ideas was really very encouraging and like as a teacher to want to participate more and get the most out of the children. But it sounds like your technology may also be great for adults who want to just learn a bit more about technology who aren't so tech savvy. Would you agree?
Yes. Yes, yeah. So we're actually having feedback from parents as well while they're going through this, the lessons with the child. They're learning on different ways that example like how you can teach mindfulness in your everyday, day-to-day, or even being mindful about like how you're interacting with your child as they learn alongside the child from the domain experts and IB curriculum designers that we have that are creating the courses.
Yeah, that sounds excellent. So according to you, apart from the curriculum, what other qualities are essential to be discussed with children in the age group of 6 to 11? And how does Novalearn help in this journey, please?
Okay, so school curriculums have been one of the most powerful forces behind education all around the world. I think we have to be thankful of that. So at the same time, there are tons of behavior, beliefs, and attitudes that are conveyed in a classroom, whether they are in a curriculum or not. So the IB and the problem-based learning systems, they do a very admirable journey and job in trying to capture a lot of these qualities. So I would say that the school empowers students to become whatever they want to be. But environments like Novalearn empowers the students to decide what they want to be. So curriculum does not often focus on that. Sure, everyone encourages kids to find their interests, but that leads to simple answers like video games. So discovering ourselves, or for the younger ones, discovering themselves is hard work. So there are processes and tools that can help you, and Novalearn brings these to the tables. So at Novalearn, for example, we believe in creativity and individuality. So our curriculum that's designed by our international baccalaureate certified educators with decades of experience aligns with international standards, and on this we try to create a space where they can be whoever they want and learn everything they need here.
That sounds great. I love how technology is actually facilitating children being more interactive with each other rather than isolating them to their screens, because there is a way I think we can integrate technology into our lives, as we've seen during the pandemic, and still come together instead of it detracting us away from humanity. So how crucial is it for guardians and teachers to endorse children's individuality? Can you suggest ways that guardians can understand their children better at home?
Yeah, so when it comes to individuality, there is no two children that are the same. Even identical twins, they differ inwardly and outwardly from height, weight, and all that. So children differ in talent, creativity, sense of humor, dreams, interests, fears, etc. So from birth, they have their own unique traits, and with interaction from the environment, they develop their personal preferences, which molds their individuality, setting them apart from others. So some very simple mindful ways I would suggest are spending intentional quality time with them, observing and giving them full attention by listening attentively and focusing on them. I have seen so many guardians talking with a child but having their attention on the phone. And the children, they know when we're not focused on them. So, and also just to lastly, observing and guiding them with positive and encouraging words. These are very simple ways, but sometimes as adults, I think our challenge would be very mindful in executing them.
Yes, you're so right. I think having the energy to positively affirm what your children are doing well and to encourage them takes a lot for a working parent with other children, with many other things going on. So if they can at least understand what the children are using to develop their skills, I think it can be a great way to encourage some bonding between parent and child. Sounds fantastic so far what you've told us. As we reach the end of the discussion, what are your objectives for Novalearn for the rest of 2022?
So for the rest of 2022, we'll be rolling out our mobile application in August this year, functional on both the iOS and on the Android. And we aim to have more schools on the platform as well as in the homes. So our focus for this year will be schools in Hong Kong, where Novalearn is based in Hong Kong, but we have plans for Malaysia and Singapore next.
Oh, great. Well, all the best with your expansion plans, and thank you so much for sharing what you do at Novalearn with us today.
Thank you so much, Sage, for having us.
No problem. And if you just joined us, we had a very interesting discussion with Sara Tan. She's the co-founder and the CEO at Novalearn. For the full interview, please head to Kalkine Media's YouTube channel and keep watching for more of these fantastic expert talks, market insights. Until the next episode, stay apprised and invest wise with Kalkine Media.